Hello, hello. Anyone here? Nào? Nào?
Wait a minute. View. Hey, what the?
Hello. Okay, it's on now. Let me check.
Yeah.
Hey, who's there? Ah, okay. I heard you. So how are you guys?
Yeah. Good. Quite good.
You good? Okay. You're good. So did you have a nice weekend?
Just a normal weekend. Okay.
Just a normal weekend. Okay. All right. So we have Ina here. Who else do we have? Someone. Hello, someone.
Someone?
Hello, someone. Are you there?
Someone?
Yeah, somebody else is here.
Yes.
How are you? And what's your real name, sir?
Yuki.
Oh, Yuki. Okay, ma'am. Sorry, I'll revise that. Hello, ma'am. How are you?
Hello.
Hello, Yuki.
Hello. Hello, there's a renovation on my house, so yeah, it's a bit noisy. I'm sorry.
Ah, okay. It's all right.
Hello.
Oh, by the way, Yuki, did you join the superhero workout?
Yes.
Yes. Did you join the workout or you're cheering?
I just sit down. And I don't do anything.
Oh, okay.
I just joined.
That's good. That's a good start. All right. So anyway, so if you notice, Arkan. Oh, hello, Arkan.
Hello.
Hello. How are you?
I'm fine.
You're fine. Okay. Is that all?
I
You have
want to
three?
see you,
So
but
far?
I
One more.
don't want to like.
Indrawati. Okay. So let's wait for her. Okay, while waiting, so yeah, if you guys notice, I'm already full costume. So do you know what we are going to do?
Football.
Football, yay!
Play football. Excellent. Okay, so do you guys play football?
Yes, but not always. Just on my school.
Yeah.
But not
Okay,
really.
when you were at
I
school.
often play
And
basketball.
who do you play football with? With your friends?
My friend.
With your friends. Okay. Right. So today, we're going to play football, but of course, playing football will not be nice if I do it alone, right? So today I'll have a partner with me. So this is Mr. Barry. Say hi to Mr. Barry.
Very.
Yeah. Okay, Mr. Barry said hi, guys. Can you say hi back?
Very you mute.
Barry.
And I'll be accompanying Mr. Max here for our FIFA LifeClub today, okay?
All right. So today we'll be doing a little bit of coaching clinic, if you say. Although we're not really coaches, yeah, but we'll do our best. And if you guys would like to practice it at home as well, you can, but be careful, yeah. Especially if you do it inside the house. Yeah, maybe if you don't have a backyard, you can do it at home, inside the house. But yeah, be very, very careful with your surroundings.
Maybe if you're doing it inside the house, you can use one of these rubber ball, okay? So just to be safe.
Okay. Yeah, so maybe we can tell a bit about the difference between the two balls that we have here today. Right, so I have this one, the blue one, and the red one. So this blue one is a futsal ball, okay? And it's pretty heavy, guys. So if you want to play with this, you better do it outdoors because it doesn't really bounce. So if I drop it, okay, you know, it just drops. Well, this one is a bit squishy, and yeah, it's very light. So if I just throw it, yeah, it's more bouncy, like a balloon, practically. So if you want to play inside the house with your little brothers or sisters, better use this one, okay? Right. So today we'll tell you a little bit about different basic techniques in football or soccer, what you want to call it. Okay, so let me ask you first. So, Arkan, right? Do you play football, Arkan?
Yes. Yes, yes, yes.
Yes, okay. What position do you play? Are you a keeper or a striker? What are you?
No.
No. You're an all-rounder. You're all around the pitch. Okay, so of course, when we play football, we use our legs, right? So the basic technique of playing football is basically to use our feet to play with the ball. And one of the techniques is called passing. Okay, so me and Mr. Barry here, we will show you some different ways to pass the ball. Okay, and you guys can try as well at home. Okay, and be careful with it. Okay, so this is the first or the simplest way to pass a ball. Okay, so if you want to pass the ball, you want to make sure that your friend can receive the ball well. Okay, don't make them run like a few kilometers just to get the ball. So make sure it's easy to receive. So what you do is you use the inside, okay, the inside of your foot, okay, to pass the ball like this.
Mister?
Yes?
Your voice is echoing.
Yes?
Your voice is echoing.
My voice is echoing.
Your voice is echoing.
Okay, well done. All right. Wait, we're working on it. Okay. Right. What about now? Is it still echoing?
Oh, okay. Now it's clear.
It's good. Okay, cool. So I'll just repeat it a little bit, yeah? So the basic technique of passing is to use, this is what we call as the inside of our foot, okay? So we use it to pass the ball like this, and then the ball will stay on the ground, and it helps your friend to receive the ball, just like what Mr. Barry did, and the other way around. Okay. Now, it's better for the basic technique. So you just pass it. After you receive a pass, you can control it first, like this. There we go. Okay, so there are two ways to receive a ball. So you guys can use, again, the inside of your foot. Okay, so like that. Or you can step on it, okay? So I suggest that you use this way if you want to stop the ball, because sometimes like your friends can pass the ball like really fast, right? So if you use the inside of your foot, the ball will just bounce and it will move away from you. So if you want to control the ball, it's easier to just step on it first and then you dribble again. Okay, so let's do it again. There we go. Okay, so yeah, you can use either foot. Yeah, you can use your right foot or your left foot. Depends on which foot are you good with. Okay, so in my case, I'm actually a right footer. So I'm gonna pass with my stronger foot, like that. Okay, then you can start slow with your, if you play with your like little brother or sister, but maybe if you play with your friends or if you like join a team, you guys can do it a little bit faster. So yeah, a little bit like that. Pass. Okay, do it faster. Okay, pass. Then you guys can also move like to left to right, because you know in a game like it's not that easy in a real soccer game. So you guys can control it. Yeah, pretty much like that, right? So that's the basic technique of passing. Okay, the next one, Mr. Barry, what else will we do?
Next we can try and pass the ball using our outer foot.
Ah, okay, right. So yeah, we have our inside foot and we have our outer foot. Okay, so this is our outer foot. So we can use our outer foot to pass or to shoot. Okay, but this time I'll use it to just pass the ball. Okay, so if you use your outer foot, so let's say this is my right foot, right? So if I want to pass, I will do something like this. So this is the ball. Then I will make a contact like this, and the ball, so although my foot is going that way, the ball will actually go to the other way. Okay, I'll show you an example here. So just make it, there we go. So it heads there, right? Not there. All right. Then you can also do like that. You want to be direct with it. Okay, you know, just like shoo, like shooing away the ball. So if it's like that, that's the outer foot. So in a game of football or futsal, we can use our outer foot like when it's you're facing your opponent and like you both are going for the ball. You just stretch your legs just to get ahead of your opponent. So you can just do that. Okay, so that's a useful technique. Okay, so that's the first one, passing the ball. Okay, so any questions, guys, about passing the ball?
I have a question.
Is it all clear?
I have a question. It's
Sure.
when you kick it, how can you make the ball fly like on the end or when Ronaldo plays, or I don't know how to make the ball flies when you kick it. The ball float. How
Okay.
did you do that? How to do that?
All right. Ah, okay. So we'll also explain about that. So there's two types of passing, yeah. But since we're indoors, we cannot really display like the full lob ball. We call it lob, yeah, L-O-B, lob. We cannot really show it to you, but I'll just show you the technique. Okay, so I'll just demonstrate. So yeah, the ball is definitely round. Yeah, but we have something we call as the top part, middle part, and the bottom part of the ball. So when you want to pass to a friend quickly, okay, it's better to just use the flat pass. Okay, so that means you have to kick either the top part of the ball or the middle using your inside foot. So like that. Okay, so what about the floating ball? So it's just like a catapult. So you gotta aim for the bottom of the ball. Okay, so if you kick the bottom of it, the ball will go up. Okay, and then you can also apply some other techniques. Yeah, for example, like the one I showed you. So using your outer foot, but you kick the bottom part of it, So it will float, but it will change direction. So I think Ronaldo uses that a little bit. And then if you watch Cristiano Ronaldo, he uses a technique. It's called Knuckle Ball. So what you do is, so what we did earlier was doing this, right? So for Ronaldo, he was straight with the ball. And then he just kicked it right under the ball. So right in the middle and the bottom of the ball, okay? So what happens is the ball will loop, but then it will dip quickly as well. So that is a technique of shooting. Yeah. For pass, it's the same, but you do it a little bit slower because the point of shooting is to score a goal. You don't want the goalkeeper to reach the ball, but to pass means you want your friends to reach it. Yeah, so you have to make sure it's accurate to your friend. Okay, any other questions about passing? Nope.
I have a question.
Okay. Oh, okay. We have.
Why don't I have a question?
Okay. Yes.
Why don't I have a question? That's the question.
An interesting question indeed. Yeah, why don't I have an answer? I'm also confused. The question is, why don't I have a question? So yeah, why don't I have an answer? All right. Right, next one. So we've learned about passing, and then probably we'll go to dribbling first, yeah, before we go to shooting. So for dribbling a ball, it's quite different than dribbling a basketball because you don't use your arms. And you gotta be quick with your footwork. So usually if you guys play professionally, you have trainings for that. And we have a simulation of it a little bit, but it's, not that professional and not done by professionals as well. So we're gonna try to dribble the ball, and I have some obstacles here. Yeah, some stools. Okay, so 3 stools will be enough, I think. And then what about the distance? Let's make it, probably, okay, this far. Okay, you guys can use this at home, or if you guys have cones, you can also put it there. Or maybe the simplest one is you just use sandals. Okay, so put your sandals within a particular gap. So put some gap. And then what you do is you go zigzag, through the obstacle. So if it's difficult at first, because you have to control the ball and move, so you can just do it at a walking pace. Okay, so just do it slow. So just like this. Stop, turn, stop, turn, stop, turn. Okay, stop, right? So you can just start with a walking pace. Okay, so maybe Mr. Berry, can you do it from the other way? Okay. Right. So to start, you can do slowly. Okay. And once when you've got the tempo, okay, or you're already used to it, you can do it a little bit faster. But don't rush it, or you'll crush through the obstacles, and you'll get hurt. Okay, so you gotta be careful about it. Okay, so I'll make it a little bit faster. So it goes like this. Okay, so you can do it a bit faster. And then maybe go back as well. Right, make sure you've got the ball stuck on your feet. So that's the other function of the outer of your foot. So once it tries to go wide, you can control it like that. Okay, so I'm gonna pass it to Barry. Right. Okay. There we go. Okay. So that's one dribbling drills or training. So what is it used for? Well, in a game of football or soccer, of course, your opponents will try to stop you, right, from going into their goal. So we will imagine that these stools are your opponents and you want to dribble past them. So it will be good if you have a very quick footwork. Okay. So yeah, that's what you did. So if you dribble it this way, you can use the inside of your foot. But once you want to go that way, yeah, you can either do this. So with the inside of your foot, or if you want to do it fast, just use that. Stop it, then turn. Okay. So that's dribbling 101. Okay, yeah, it's pretty tiring. Yeah, imagine running all through the course of the field. And then that's the basic training of dribbling, yeah? So either you can use the obstacles like that, or if you want to do like just a sprint with the ball, you can just do it just straight like that. Okay, so you use the tip of your foot, that one, to just move it forward. Yeah. So it's not only you moving forward, but also the ball. Okay. So yeah, don't forget to bring the ball with you, not just run and leave the ball behind, unless you want to do a trick. Now, speaking of tricks, we have tricks for passing. So do we have tricks for dribbling? Okay, well, we actually do. So if you guys watch football, and then you will see sometimes players like Cristiano Ronaldo or Lionel Messi. So they are very famous for their footworks, yeah, their tricks when they dribble the ball. So it's really hard for the opponents to steal the ball from them. So one trick, dribbling trick that we have. Okay, so maybe Mr. Barry, can you tell them what it's called? The side step. Yeah.
Simple side steps. You just roll the ball, and what you want to do is you want to use your foot. Now let me do that again. You want to move your foot around the ball. Let's do it slowly. So that. Okay. Let's try to do that one more time. There you go.
Yeah. Have you ever seen that trick, guys? Bit delayed. Maybe on when you watch football. I can't really see you guys. So. All right. So yeah, the point is, let me show you a different view. So this time I'm facing you. So what you do is you let the ball roll, and while doing it, you put your legs, yeah, just to cover it a little bit while it keeps on moving. So what is it for? Is it just for showing off? Well, between yes and no. So you can use it for showing off, of course, but there's actually another use of it. So when you're doing this, your opponent will try to steal the ball, right? But if you have your feet covering the ball, so usually they will end up tackling you. Okay, so they will end up kicking you, not the ball, and you will get a foul. Okay, so you will get either a free kick or a penalty. Yeah, depends. So it can also make your opponent confused. Yeah, so it will confuse your opponents. So that's one technique of dribbling. There are many others. I'm not really skillful at it, so you can watch it on YouTube, guys. Tricks of football. So you can do that. But yeah, that's one dribbling technique that I know. there's also another one which I cannot show you here. So what you do is you trap the ball between your legs, and then you lift it like that. So it will loop over your opponents. Yeah, it's also tricking them in the process. Okay, so that's about dribbling. Okay, next we have shooting. Okay, so again, because we're doing it safe here inside the room, so we're not gonna go full power with the shooting. So we're just gonna review what I was saying before. So in shooting the ball, there are several techniques that I can tell you. So yeah, the first one, again, so you kick the middle part of the ball or the top, yeah, to brush it. If you want to place the shot, okay, so we have something called placed shot. That is, if you want to make sure the ball is going in, and maybe you're going to the corner of the goal. So let's say I'm here, and then Mr. Barry's there, and then the goal is, yeah, on the side of him, right? So I want to place the ball not straight to Mr. Barry, but I want it to go either to his left or to his right. So what I do is I place it like that. Okay, it will create like a curling shot. Yeah, and then you can use it like that. I'm gonna give an example. Okay, so let's say we're here, one-on-one with the goalkeeper. And then I will just swerve it. Yeah, so it will go that way to the post. So that's the first shooting technique. Okay, right, so something like that. Make sure that it's out of the keeper's reach, but also make sure that it's not too wide. Yeah, and then the second option is you go for power. Okay, we're not gonna show it here. Mr. Barry's already worried. No, we're gonna play it safe. So you go for power if, let's say, okay, the goal is right behind Mr. Barry, and then we have the ball, let's say, right here. So it's pretty close to the goal, right? So the chance of scoring is high, and you don't want the keeper to save it. So you can just go for power, you know, like blast it. Yeah, but if you play with your friends, be careful. You might hit their face or something. So make sure you're very careful about it. Okay, and then for a full power shot, you guys can float it a bit, just like what I told you. So you kick the bottom part of the ball, yeah, so that it goes up. Yeah, it will blast like a rocket. Okay, so that's the first one. The second one, sorry. So full power, place shot, and then the next one we have the one that I showed you earlier. We used the outer foot. So what happens is, if I'm one-on-one with the keeper, let's say Mr. Barry is the keeper. So I will use my right foot. So if I shoot that way, so he will react by going to the direction of my foot, right? So if I go that way, he will go that way as well. But you can use a trick shot where you kick it that way, but actually the ball goes the other way. So yeah, like that. And then the goalkeeper will get tricked. Okay. Can you try, Mr. Barry? So yeah, I was moving that way, right? Because his leg was going that way. It was actually going that way. So that's another trick to shoot. Yeah. And to do that technique, you can either use a placed shot or full power, if you have enough skills to hit it at full power. Okay. Then the next one is the chip. So sometimes when we go towards the goal, so what the keeper will do is the keeper will make himself or herself bigger, right, by doing something like this. And usually, because the ball is down there, he will try to do something maybe like this to close the gap. So what we can do is when the keeper goes down, we can chip the ball above him. And the technique is the same. So you use this part, yeah, just to nick it a little like that. Right. So it goes up. Okay, we're gonna do it slowly. Okay, so if it's a full speed chip, it will be faster than that, but it will go up. Yeah, up above the keeper and in. Okay, so that's the chip. Okay, can you try to chip to me? Now we'll try to save it. Yeah. Okay, great. Doesn't go too high. It's just maybe. Right. So yeah, the height. Right. So that's the chip. Okay. One more. Probably just the last one is something we call as the Rabona. Okay. So Mr. Berry, have you ever heard of Rabona before? Okay. Right. Any of you guys, have you ever heard of Rabona shot or trick? Pretty much, yes. But it's more on the footwork, yes. So it's like another trick shot. You can use it to cross the ball to your strikers, or you can also use it to just shoot while showboating as well. So what you do in Rabona is, so let's say I'm a right footer, yeah, but I play on the left. Okay, so if I want to shoot, so let's say I'm on the left here, this is the left, that's the right, but I'm a right footer. Okay, so sometimes I cannot cross the ball with my left, right, because I have a weak left foot. So what I can do is I can do a Rabona where I can still use my right foot to pass. So what you do is control it like this. You stop, put your left leg here, then your right foot there. Yes, so it will still float the ball. You know, it goes up. It's difficult at first. So maybe, yeah, can you try it, Mr. Bear? Let's do the Rabona trick. Yeah, more like on the side, your side. So what's your strong foot? Oh, your left foot is your strongest one. So it's your left foot that is stronger. So you can put your weaker foot next to the ball. Then you use your stronger foot. Yeah, it's like a ballet, like a ballerina. There we go. So that's another way to trick your enemy while also using your strong foot to use wherever you are on the pitch. So although it's not your favorite side, you can still use your skill to, yeah, it can be used for two things. Can be for shooting, can also be for passing, or passing that ends up as shooting. So sometimes we mistakenly using that. So let me give you an example. Okay, I'm here and my teammate's there. Okay, so I cannot, and then there's an opponent here. So I cannot pass to him like that. He will just cut off my pass. But I can just do like this. Yeah.
Mr. Max?
Right. So that's another pass. Or yes.
Mr. I have a question. I think
Sure.
I think you like Miss Malta, or maybe Miss Malta likes you.
Oh, really?
Yes.
I never heard that before.
What?
Oh,
Yeah.
really? Never heard of that.
One more. When Miss Malta upload story on Instagram,
Yeah, she's my sister. That's why.
I think. Okay. When Miss Malta is uploading a story on Instagram, then you wrote a comment. It's like "Idi GR." You did that. You did it.
Are you sure that's me?
Yes.
Must
Of
be
course.
someone else named Max. I mean, it's a
No.
pretty common name.
It's really Mr. Max. Miss Mata told about that.
Okay, I'll pass your message to her. Yeah, Rabona way. Oh, I see. All right, I'll send your regards to Miss Malta. Right. So yeah, that's another technique of shooting. Maybe the last one. Okay, and this is probably not really commonly used. So you can use it for showing off. So I call it I'll combine two styles. Okay, it's the no look back heel. Okay, so yeah, we have a part of our foot we call heels. It's this one. Yeah, we can also use this to play football actually. So not for dribbling, you cannot dribble it like this, no. But what you do is if you want to shoot or you want to pass to your friend, but you trick your opponent. So I'm going to give an example. So I'll dribble it this way, but I actually want to pass to Mr. Barry. So what I do is, I hope I nailed it. So what I do is like this, then I do there. So I jump off the ball and back heel. I use my heel to pass it to Mr. Barry, and I don't really have to look at him to do that. Yeah, so just like what Mr. Barry did, just stare straight ahead. So it can also trick your opponents into thinking that, oh, maybe he's going to shoot. Okay, but no, I'm trying to pass it like that. Yeah, so I'm still looking at you, but I'm actually passing the ball. Yes, so you can do it as well like that. Back heel to your teammates, or maybe like if the goal is, okay, let's say this is the goal. Okay, so this is the goal. You are controlling the ball. So you're in this position. That means your back is facing the goal, right? So how do you shoot then? If it's like that. So you can use that technique to shoot like this, okay? But make sure you know where the target is. So sometimes it can be very tricky because you don't really look at the goal. It's just feeling, okay? Use your feeling to just put it in goal. See, I failed. All right. Yeah, you can use it like this. So when you're at this position, the goalkeeper will think that, oh, I have advantage because you're facing that way, not facing the goal. But it's actually a trick. So yeah, you can do this and then just do that. Okay.
In the other way.
All right.
Right in front of the goal, and I'll pass it to you. So you'll just use your back heel. Pretend that you're trying to pass the ball, but you're actually shooting for the goal.
Oh.
So.
Okay.
There you go.
There we go. Okay.
Oops, sorry.
Yeah. Then you can celebrate like showing off.
Yes.
So, like this or point to your name. I don't have it, but yeah, you can do that. Yeah, that's one technique of shooting. So yeah, back heeling. Okay, so you gotta be accurate with it. Be careful as well. Right. So that's pretty much all the techniques that I have for dribbling, passing, shooting. Maybe next time we can do defending. Yeah, defending, attacking.
Goalkeeper.
Okay.
Perhaps.
So maybe goalkeepers. Yeah. Okay. Right. So next time maybe we can do.
We can actually shoot the ball
Yeah.
really hard.
When
Okay,
we
we'll
gonna
need more
do
space.
it?
But not here.
Maybe.
But not here.
Hopefully it doesn't rain, so we can do it outside. Okay. So yeah, any other different techniques that we can practice. Yeah. And when are we going to do it? I don't know. Maybe next time. Yeah, let's
Yes.
save the date. Okay, let's save the activity and then we'll tell you when we're going to do it. Okay. So for now, it's just the basic techniques that you can do in the house with your family. Okay, and yeah, with your siblings and your friends. Okay. Any questions before we finish?
I have not successed.
No? All good? Sorry?
Really.
Ina, sorry?
Never mind.
Oh, okay.
She said she haven't success doing it.
Oh, that's all right. You don't have to succeed on the first try. Yeah, so you can just keep on practicing. Yeah, you saw us. We didn't really succeed the whole thing. But if you keep practicing, so you'll have something we call muscle memory. So yeah, your muscles will remember all the moves, and you will do it without thinking sometimes. Yeah, it just happens. Okay, so yeah, keep practicing at home. Yeah, well, also don't forget to warm up so that you don't get injured. Yeah, because that will be a problem. Okay, anything else?
Nope.
Oh, nope.
Yep.
Okay, all good.
Yep.
All right, so what a workout. So we've done 2 workouts today. Superhero workout, Mr. Perry. He's been through a lot.
When
So
we gonna have
let's
a
let
Mobile
him
Legend Live
rest
Club
for
again?
now. So thank you guys for joining this live club. I hope you can practice at home. And then maybe if you can do one of the tricks, you can record it later, right? At 6. Okay, so like in an hour. So you have time to do something else. Maybe practice some trick shots in the meantime. But yeah, thank you for coming, for joining. And then I'll see you on the next Life Club about football. And thank you also for Mr. Barry.
Thank you, Mr. Max, and thank you, boys and girls, for joining. And we'll see you soon, hopefully.
Okay, see you soon then. Okay,
Bye-bye.
bye.
Bye-bye. See you later. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
We're just gonna wait.
I'm gonna leave. Thank you.
Okay, I'm gonna